BYU and Kevin Young. Now, that's a coach I respect. I respect Dusty May. I'm giving everybody a hard time. But BYU looked brilliant today against VCU. They really did. And that was, again, another upset spot that people had identified, Rob, as, VCU's going to pressure BYU, or VCU's going to get them in things they don't like. But BYU handled it, man. BYU looked really damn good today. What did you think?
I didn't understand the people that were in on VCU winning that game. And McCall, I know what you're going to say. I think this is a very good VCU team, but I don't think that they match up well with BYU. And I also think that BYU has figured it out. They are at the point right now where they are playing their best basketball of the college basketball season. And their best basketball right now, they've proven it, man. Like, they are a top 10 team in college basketball right now in this moment because of what they can do defensively, because of the way that Kevin Young can manipulate that offense, because of the way that they can shoot, because of the different weapons they have offensively. You know, I thought getting Yegor Deming going early really, really helped because, like, he's the pro. He's had moments where he's looked like a freshman. He's had moments where he looked like, you know what, should we take this guy with the number one pick? Right? Like, he when he flashes, man. Like, he pops loud. And getting him going early and turning that into something that VCU really had to think about defensively, I think really changed some things for him. And, I mean, what else can you say about Mawot Mag? As good a defender as you're going to find in college basketball. Like, he can lock people. Did you ever play against him when he was at Rutgers?
Yep, I did.
How good is he?
Great. The best thing is, like, they used to do this 1-2-2, and he would be at the top. And he was hurt, I think, my sophomore year, his last year when he was at Rutgers when we played him. But he played the first game, and when he would be at the top and they would press, like, I remember my freshman year, and then the first game, my sophomore year, he caused probably like 5 or 6 turnovers solely because of his length and, you know, how he wants to manipulate the press, like make you throw it back and forth, whether it be 10-second or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, he can guard one through whatever. He can switch, athletic. He's huge for them for sure.
I mean, BYU, they get Wisconsin next. They can win that.
I think that is a really good matchup for BYU.
Great. And it'll be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, I think that is a fun game to watch.
Two teams that, if you had told us that BYU or Wisconsin would be in the Sweet 16 this year before the season started.
Well, Rob would tell you that BYU has the advantage because the altitude.
They do.
Right?
They
right,
do.
Drew? The altitude.
That's our trigger word.
Dr. Rob, is that true?
Altitude.
Yes.
Which has been said 247 times in the last 72 hours.
Tell him, Drill.
Half of them by
the altitude.
Rob,
You brought my guy. You brought my guy in here from Beeson. He took the shittiest bad beat in the world and left, and he called it elevation. He changed the elevation. He put a twist on it. That'll be my forever memory of him. He loses on a terrible beat. What was it? The Clemson over. They have 44 points and a half. He somehow loses the over, and he calls it elevation.
BYU, do they
get
Wisconsin?
I'm betting BYU. I'm betting Creighton. As you guys have seen today, I haven't lost a single bet in here. I have not lost a single, and I talked about them all. I showed you guys the Michigan
He's undefeated.
I showed you guys that. I'm not here to bullshit. I'm here to play games. Okay, I'm here to win games.
Let it fly.
I'm in Vegas. Let it fly, and that's what I think BYU is going to do against Wisconsin. They're going to let Wisconsin, Fugazi, been talking about it. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'll be betting this BYU team. They got pros. They got juice.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. And the most important
that scares the shit out of me.
here's the most important part of that matchup to me. Most important part of that matchup to me is John Tonji is so important to what Wisconsin wants to do offensively.
Yep.
And I think you put Mawot Mag on him, and it shuts the water off.
Yep.
And I think that right there slows down everything that Wisconsin wants to do. So,
I think we should talk to someone that played against Wisconsin multiple times this year.
Who's that?
This guy right here. This guy right here. Tell him, Brooks. Why is Wisconsin good?
I mean, numerous reasons. I mean, like you said, like they're so disciplined, but then they also sped it up this year to where, you know, they have more freedom, but, you know, they still keep it tight-knit in what they do. They have bigs that can shoot. They're very tough. And I said it again. I'll say it one more time too. But Kamari McGee off the bench is huge for him. Huge for him just because he comes in, he sets the pace. I mean, he shoots probably about 50 from three. He doesn't shoot many of them, but when he shoots them, he makes them. He's just a tough, hard-nosed guard. And, so getting somebody like that off your bench when you have Tanji, Blackwell, guys like that, like he's just super like a great complimentary piece. And, I don't know. I think it'll be a good game, but I want Wisconsin to win because, I'm a Big Ten kid myself. But we'll see, though. It'll be a good game.
Is there any Big Ten team that you just can't root for?
I mean, I don't think so. Whenever I see a Big Ten team in the tournament, I got some that I like more than others because my friends will play on their team or somewhere I'm close with, the guys on that squad.
Friends
But
play on every team. Don't lie to the people.
not every team, but
Every team.
You get along with everybody.
but in the
have a lot of
tournament,
friends.
I'll root for the Big Ten.
No, I'm going to ask around. I wonder if everybody
to.
likes you.
Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
You
I
should.
like
Probably
everybody.
I can't stand that fucker.
So you know what they said when he got back? They're
asshole.
like, "Oh my gosh, thank God it's out. Thank God it's out. We don't want to deal with this guy."
Tired of the nut shots.
Thanks.
Well, we did it. We covered. We wanted everybody that you wanted to hit, right? We got everybody in that. You asked me. You said, John.
What do you got next?
Oh, well, now we're
It's
gonna.
not over.
No, now we're gonna. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Those are the three teams that we
So-
were instructed to
All
cover,
right.
and we did it.